Hey guys, thanks for coming back to On the Go Crypto. We need to talk about Kaspa today. There's been a lot of FUD in the past few days with the Kaspa community, a lot of drama going on with their X account, expectations, who's responsible, what really is it. I'm going to talk to you about the FUD quickly in this just a few minute video, guys, and I'm going to let you know at the end here where I think things are going from here. We're going to talk about this real quick. I want to thank you guys for coming back to another video. Please give the video a like, guys. You know, that's all I ever need from you fine, ladies and gentlemen. You guys help me build this channel. I appreciate your time and attention, and especially each and every one of those likes, guys. They make a massive difference, and I really appreciate you guys choosing to throw down that like. Let's get started. So 7-day chart, you see the dip here. BTC's dipping. It's never good whenever BTC helps out a FUD dip. But the FUD is real this time. You know what I mean? This is not your usual everyday run-of-the-mill Kaspa hater, doesn't have a job, so he hates his world. This is real. You know, this is there's a split going on in the Kaspa community. We're going to talk briefly about what it is and give you my opinion, and that's all it is. And we'll move forward from there. Just a brief summary. Someone proposed a vote yesterday in the Discord. If you're not in the Kaspa Discord, definitely get in there and keep your eyes on the prize. There has been recent drama. So now, guys, there's some words missing here, some misconstructed, paragraphs here, but just bear with me. It's not perfect. We're going to read it. There has been some recent drama surrounding the X account. Long story short, the main issue of this account is that it is viewed by many to be an official spokesperson of Kaspa. I think all of us would agree with that, right? If it's on CoinMarketCap as the X page for the project, of course, it's a no-brainer that is going to be viewed as the main X account. Duh. Kaspa is neutral, decentralized, and should not have opinions on matters rather than just exist. I largely believe that the reason why the Kaspa X account is even go through this in the first place is because on the most common site, people will discover Kaspa first, which is CoinMarketCap. They are directed to social media platforms that are not controlled by individuals that at any moment can change and not align with what the consensus would have. Okay. My suggestion is to remove the links to these socials on kaspa.org, CoinMarketCap, and CoinGecko. The ones they want to remove is Medium, X, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Basically all the social platforms where people market their cryptos. You know, this is to me a giant non-starter. We don't need any of this. This is just a giant non-issue for me. You know, there's somebody that I think that would be great to run the X account, right? One of the bigger pages to put out Kaspa content, not just hype fanboy stuff either, but facts. Mr. Kaspa's account on X, and I'll show you guys in a moment what I mean by that. But I mean, this is just a non-brainer, a non-important issue, right? It's a no-starter. There's no reason for this drama to exist. This is, to me, a very unnecessary FUD issue. But the vote is proposing to keep things like Kaspa.org, the Discord, Telegram, Reddit, and GitHub. So, I think that everything needs to be marketed, but I think that the X account for Kaspa, my personal opinion, should be used. And you see in a post that I'm going to read to you here, they do talk about they're, needing it to be an update only, development updates only. That's all it ever needed to be. Kaspa's not a meme coin. No one was asking them to come out and say, hey, turn tricks for me every day, dance for your snacks. Obviously, this Kaspa is not just a layer one solution. It is the layer one solution. It doesn't need to be gimmicky or memey, right? It's not a shit coin. It's the layer one solution to end all layer one solutions. So I don't think anyone really had any expectations of them going around and, doing tricks for the treats. I don't really understand the confusion, to be honest, but maybe you guys see something I don't. Let me know in the comments. Just a brief overview of this. And the at's in the reply here. You guys come check this out. I'll try to link this, but it tells you who we is. We were asked to rethink how Kaspa currency operates and respond to some concerns. Keep in mind, this is the account that people that already view as the official Kaspa account, okay? They're the ones putting this out and respond to some concerns. It looked official. It spoke with one face and voice, not always aligned with core devs. It had more influence than most. It acted like a gatekeeper. I don't think that necessarily is the case. I do believe that it's just an X account for a crypto project. I think we're all reading into this a little bit too much, maybe. Let me know what you think. We didn't ask for this responsibility, but we took the time to think it through. From now on, the account will not speak for Kaspa itself. It will have no voice and no face of its own. It will repost others, focusing on core updates, ecosystem posts, etc., and it'll engage with other like-minded projects. It will change its name and form accordingly and should be considered a private account. They are saying that this Twitter account right here, at Kaspa Currency, the one that we've all said was the official one the whole time, should be considered a private account moving forward. The account has the broadcast reach in the Kaspa, the broadest reach in the Kaspa X space. That reach should be leveraged to spread updates, grow awareness, and help others outgrow it. So, they're talking about still determining on who it is and how and what. But right here, I don't think this is going to be the case anymore. It's, this account has the broadest reach in the Kaspa X space. Well, not for long, to be honest. I don't think this is going to be an issue anymore, because if this turns into a personal account, there is no Kaspa Twitter page, then you're not going to have to worry about anybody caring really more or less what this account says over, say, this guy. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this guy, but of course, if you're a Kaspa holder, you know him. But if you don't, and, or if you're not a Kaspa holder, you can come check him out and see what the hell I'm talking about. Mr. Kaspa, it's at Kaspa Guru on X. Go check him out. This guy posts lots of Kaspa content all day, every day, forever. And he's been in Kaspa longer than me. This guy is the perfect example of somebody that you would want to be in charge. I don't know this guy. We don't know each other. I'm not shilling him, whatever. I'm just making a very easy point. Even this guy says, if they let me run the Kaspa Currency X page, it would have 1 million followers by now. And no one would think it's official. Just saying. Like, it's not even, this is so not hard to do, right? I don't want to sound overly critical of the team or whoever or anything like that. It's just a damn X account, right? We know how this goes, This is easy stuff. So is it the end of the world? No. But, I'm just saying, it's very much something that we could have handled without it being an official vote and an official post and recognition of an official issue. I feel like this is all just a little extra, to be perfectly honest. I hold a metric ton of Kaspa, and I know that I'm going to make massive amounts of money, even more than, I got it .0029 September of 22, for God's sake, right? A lot of people were in before me, but way more people got in after me. Tons of people got in after me. So, if you're someone that, got into Kaspa sub half of a cent, you understand how much money you're already holding right now, let alone where it's going to go from here. So I just like to remind people, when you're freaking out about stupid stuff like this, because I think this is stupid. I have to be honest. I think this is a very not important issue. We're all wasting our energy. This stuff is, to me, very, very, very not important. Remember that Kaspa, at the current market cap of ADA, is a 94-cent Kaspa, 11x from here. This is a very, very, very young project in the respect that it's never actually seen a FOMO bull run. And we're knocking on the door of that very same FOMO bull run right now. Where it goes from here, we will find out. Is it going to go to $20 like some of those guys say, or $10? I don't want to sound bearish, but I have to stay realistic and conservative, and I have to disagree with that. If I'm proven wrong, I'll be worth several $100 million more, and I'll be happy to be wrong and claim that and shout those guys out in a video. But realistically, you guys understand where I'm going from. I'm conservative. I keep it real, and this smart contracts are finally here. It's the summertime. They are going to be a game changer. We need to bring in the developers. We need to bring in the builders on Kaspa, get the TVL up, and get the usage up. With that comes the price action. The market cap will handle itself from that point. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget what you hold, okay? We are right at the door now of the real FOMO leg of the bull run. Come see us in the private group, guys. You're more than welcome to come see us. You need to learn how to futures trade. This is the place to do it. If you guys keep it on the channel, though, and you don't, you guys know I appreciate your time and attention regardless. Treat each other well. Don't let this FUD slow you down. Remember what you hold. Kaspa's going to do Kaspa things. This FUD is just another speed bump. We've been through 1,000 of them. we will prosper. The thing will go up. Coin go up. I assure you. You know, we're sitting at 8 cents. You can get 10,000 Kaspa for like $800. That's ridiculous. If you guys needed a second chance, you have it now. If you sold your bags because you were too dumb to know what was going on at the moment, now you have a chance. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. Let me know if the FUD bothers you, if you think it's important, or if you think it's a nothing burger like me. I'm more than happy to be wrong. Let me know what you think. Above all else, guys, until the next time, just remember to stay calm and make that money. And I'll see you guys again. Thanks.